Hi, Sapna. Thank you for helping my project. Could you say a little bit about yourself?
First of all, thank you very much, sir, for inviting me to talk about the countdown to the moon, or we can say to talk about the future, what will happen in future, or what we are, where we are seeing ourselves according to future. So thank you, sir, for inviting me. And my name is Sapna Nusrat. I'm from Pakistan. I'm a student of medical, doctor of pharmacy. I'm studying, and I'm a youth activist, a writer, and speaker.
That's awesome. Can you talk about some of the things that you write about? Can you talk a little bit about?
Or yes, and future perspectives. They about what will happen in future, or what happened in past, and what will be happening in future, or what is happening in present.
So can you tell me a little bit of your ideas on what will happen in the future?
Sir, repeat again.
Oh, can you tell me about what you see happening in the future? How is the future going to be different?
Okay. Sir, I'm seeing like the countries are working on the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs. So there are 17 Sustainable Development Goals, and many of countries are working on it. What I see in future, uh, we should protect our planet Earth. We should preserve our planet Earth for the future generation. Like we are working on SDGs, so we are thinking that the SDGs will end in 2030. So, but we are not thinking that after 2030, what we will be doing. So, this is a perspectives according to future. If something we are doing now, we must think what will be its outcome in future. So what we are getting from something, like we need our world a green world. We should make our world to preserve from the gases.
Which of the sustainability goals do you think is most important?
These sustainable development goals most important are the fourth, quality education is the most important, and our health is the most important.
And can you talk about how education should be improved?
Education should be improved. Uh, in pandemic, there was only distance learning. No, the learning through technology, and learning through mobile digitalization, the world of the digital world. So, and this should be improved on. The students, teachers should give assignment to students, and create something different, distinctive, to attract students towards education. So that students must take interest in study, or and they should improve their way of teaching. Some teachers are teaching, but they have not method that students want from teachers, or like some teachers are boring, and some teachers teach them not in a way which they want. So this is the thing, and teachers must understand the psychology of the students, and they should bring enjoyment in learning. That is the main thing. When you are bringing enjoyment in learning, the students automatically attract towards study, and that is the main way to improve quality education. And uh, the main thing is also to improve the syllabus of our country. to improve the syllabus of our country. Like from many years, we are even our father and mother, our parents, and we are also studying same syllabus, same subject, same lessons. So means world is moving towards,
Could you repeat that last point? It got it didn't come through.
Yes, sir.
Can you
So,
say that
sorry,
last
sir.
point again?
Okay. Okay, sir. So, change is the most important thing and most prominent thing must bring in syllabus, even in our daily life. Even what I think before 1 hour, then that should then whenever I think what I think before 1 hour, and after 2 hours, so I will think change is the most prominent thing and most important thing in our life. Change should be growth in our syllabus, what we are going to learn. So there are new heroes introduced, new youth activists introduced, Nobel Prize winners. So they should mention these people in books, so future generation can learn that this youth activist did that thing, and these were the Nobel Prize winners. So our future generation can influence from our curriculum. So these are the things through that our education can be improved, and like quality education.
Now, talking about education and inspiring students, do you think sending people to the moon inspires students to study, or do you think it's unrelated?
Sir, may you repeat your question?
Oh, sure. How do you inspire students to learn? Like, how do you motivate the students?
Okay, how I can motivate the students?
Or how can teachers motivate the students? Like, what motivates students to learn?
Okay, and the students means how I can motivate the students uh, to uh, to teach them their levels, like if they are in which level or in which stage they are passing their self, and incompetence conscious or competence conscious, or incompetence unconscious or competence unconscious. So these are the stages, and whenever I want to motivate them, first I will brainstorm them that from which phase they are passing, and what they are doing in their life. I will realize them that the thing which you are doing in your life uh, is in which stage, and that is good for you or that is not good for you, and they will realize their self that we are on that stage, and we should do that to motivate ourselves to move further ourselves.
That's a good
I will
idea.
just yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay, no, sir, it's okay. Means just my work will be to motivate them. They are main motive for their self, because I will motivate from me, because they are the real learners. they are the real persons, and they will idealize the philosophy of my words.
Well, I wanted to ask you some questions about the moon and about us going to the moon. Uh, do you know by chance the last time that people walked on the moon?
Last time, uh, I think I don't know about last one, but first one was Neil Armstrong.
Yeah, that's right. That was in 1969, and the last time was in
Yes.
1972. So no one's been to the moon
Okay.
since 1972. Before you were born, before I was born, we haven't seen anybody on the moon. So um, the the American Space Agency, NASA, is planning to send people back to the moon in a few years.
Okay.
Uh, and I was wondering if you had heard about this.
Yes, I usually hear about it, but I don't have valid information.
But what do you think about us sending people back to the moon? Is it a good thing, or is it distracting from our sustainability goals? How do you feel about it?
I think we live on our planet, and the moon is also like a planet. These are natural things. What I believe, we should not destroy the natural things, and even we should not move towards natural things, searching on it, because they are made naturally. And if we will they may be destroyed by our experiments, by our theories, and by our observations. So but on another point of view, it is a great to the world, and if earth will be destroyed, so where we will move, and to which place our generation will move, where we will live, if there will be no earth. So as the work of scientists is to discover world, and make our necessities, to provide ease, to save our time, and to provide us artificial things or a copy of many things which are unavailable.
That
So,
that
sir,
sounds.
do you wish to go moon?
Oh, I would like to, but I don't think I'll. I think it'd be a long time before I have that opportunity. But I definitely would like to see people go to the moon, be a part of it, and go myself someday. That would be nice. Would you go to the moon if you could?
uh, that means that's a big dream or a deep dream. I can say deep dream, and yeah, but my wish and my desire
Could you say that one more time? It didn't come through.
okay.
Could you say that one more time?
Uh, yes, sir. But my wish and my desire to
What kind of space?
I think one thing that we definitely need for sustainability goals is high quality worldwide internet access. That would help a lot, I think.
and that needs a bravery and uh, unconscious competence.
Yes, indeed. I like how you kind of talked about those the development of skills and knowledge through those four different levels. Um, um,
Uh,
what are what are some things um, in the middle that you're working on? In the conscience and competence are conscience competence. What are some things that
Repeat.
you're working on in that category?
these are skills and abilities which make us khiladi. Have you heard Urdu word khiladi?
I have not. Can you tell me
Khiladi,
what it
a
means?
player. Khiladi, or known as skillful person or expert. Yes, that is a stage of unconscious competence. But if I talk about inner growth, I should not consider myself I am something and I am skillful, or I should understand myself a considerate person and a generous person. If I have more knowledge, I don't see, but how I am treating humans is main usage of unconscious.
That sounds good. I about these videos, I see them as being a sort of a time capsule for people who are born 100 years, 200 years, 300 years to look back on this time and to try to understand kind of the challenges and opportunities that we were looking at.
Yes.
And you mentioned the sustainability development goals, but I was wondering, if you were thinking about talking to people 100 years from now, is there anything that you would want to tell them?
Mm, means you are questioning that 100 years ago people, if I know a person who is 100 years ago, and I will tell something to him.
Well, not ago, but in the future.
Okay, in the future.
Yes.
So okay. In the future, I will inform him about pandemic COVID, and how COVID, this pandemic created circumstances, which kind of circumstances COVID created, and I will tell him, and they about which thanks. Let me see, let me think for a few seconds. Uh, and yes, I will tell him or her few questions which I have also in my mind. If I will die, so will I be conscious or not? Means will I be able to in a simple mood, we usually think, if I will die, will I be able to think or not? Will I be able to feel or not? So what will be happening there? I will tell him the about history, like present will be history at that time. So these are my thoughts.
That is awesome. Well, I really appreciate you talking to me and sharing your thoughts about what's important today and how you see the future. Um, is there anything else that you would like to talk about?
Yeah, sure. Uh, the thing which I liked in your countdown program, there was written that your accent don't matter and your way don't matter, but your perceptions matter, predictions matter, and your thoughts matter. I really liked it, and I became happy.
Yes,
Yes,
indeed.
I will talk about. Yes, yes, yes,
No, I agree.
yes. You may
You know,
say.
everybody is unique and you have a unique perspective. And the important thing is that we understand that perspective. So,
Yes, thank you very much. And we become means so accessible person. Like if there's no light in the, I will ask myself. There's no light. I will be irritated person. There something few signs and symptoms. So we should overcome the see like there is light.
Oh, wow.
So I'm talking to you on it. Yeah. So we should be problem solver.
We
Hmm.
should definitely be problem solvers. I agree.
Yes.
Not problem creators.
Yes. Exactly. So really happy to see you, and I'm getting positive energy. So yes, I will. Yes.
I am happy to see you too. Yes, I'm glad to hear that you're getting positive energy. That you can change the world.
Okay, thank you. And yes, everybody wish, every optimistic person and positive person wish to see a world free of violence and free of hunger, free of thirst, free of discrimination. Or these are the things which should be considered on the streamline of the we should not discriminate anyone based on their
Can you hear me, Sapna? It looks like you have frozen.
hello.
Hello.
Yes. Hello. Yes, I'm back. So, and these vehicles transports emit greenhouse gases, which are dangerous, and they which can barely cause the can become the cause of global warming and climate change. uh, and this is the one point. And you know temperature of the world is rising, and this can also affect the climate change and global warming. We should utilize the natural things. We should make our cities green cities, to plant our cities, so that there will be no any thing like pollution or pollutant thing. And the scientists have observed nowadays that the main cause which which is done by human behavior, human behavior are the main drivers of global warming. You know how it is the how its effect on climate change and global warming. Like we utilize a lot of coal, we utilize a lot of oil, we utilize a lot of gas and the foils, like we use methane gas uh, to uh, uh, to cook meal and whatever what is necessary for us. So uh, the huge use or extreme use of these things, coil and oils, fuels, fossils, uh, which is inside earth, these extremely cause the global warming and effect on climate change.
That sounds good. New sources of energy. And you know, it's amazing when you think about the sun and the amount of energy it produces, only like 1/700th billionth of the sun's energy falls on Earth. If we were able to capture more of the sun's energy, then
Hmm.
we could potentially have uh, essentially unlimited energy, you know. Um,
Hmm.
have you heard of the idea of space-based solar power? The idea of creating um, big satellites with solar arrays that would then capture the sun's energy and then beam it to Earth.
Are you talking about solar system?
Yes, but not on Earth. Instead, put the solar system in space. Because on Earth, you have day and night, but in space, you can have 24 hour a day, sunlight. And also, you don't have to worry about clouds or anything. So you get the solar power in space, and then you figure out some way to beam it down to the Earth.
So we should compromise on our luxury. This point, I usually think we should compromise on our luxury. If we have a few luxurious things, we should not utilize those things for artificial purpose or for extreme luxury. We should apply intermediate level on utilizing sources, either natural.
But who determines what's a luxury and what's not? Some would say, being able to have conversations around the world is a luxury. But other people would say that that is essential to us getting to know each other and becoming, a more peaceful humanity. So how do you determine what's a luxury and what's not?
It's depend on ideas, like it's a production of our mind, productivity of our mind. If I consider something my luxury, then that will be luxury. If my mind not think about something luxury, that I will barely not consider that thing my luxury. Depend on mind, depend on the production of mind, depend on the productivity of mind, what I am thinking and what is in my mind, like according to nature.
So everybody would have a different idea on what is
Yeah,
luxury and what's not.
that's nonsense. Yeah.
Hmm.
Peace is inside, not. I don't think we get peace by external things or outer factors, but we get peace by inside. Peace is inside.
Peace is inside, yeah. But understanding requires communication.
Yes, and these are necessary, and our nutrition, our clothes. And I get something. You will know Harari's book. I have read, and that is about the 21st lessons of the 21st century. So he mentioned in book that I can't provide someone a food or any cloth, but I can provide them ideas. I can provide them thinking, or I can provide them how to think. uh, when a person knows how to think, how to face circumstances, consequences, what will be happen in future, and how our present is more improved from past. So these are the main things. uh, I think from our luxury, these are main things, and as compared to.
That sounds good. Well, Sapna, thank you so much for meeting with me today. This was a great start for my day. I think it's quite a bit later for you, though, in the day.
Thank you, thanks to you. You invited me and provided me uh, uh, like love, sympathy, and empathy, opportunity.
Well,
Thank you.
sounds good. But you have a good rest of your day, and I look forward to staying in contact.
Hello. Okay. Okay. I will be waiting. Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.